Okay, going straight into it. Oops.
Leave this to me.
With pleasure.
Here I go.
Let's go to Bareahard and do some talking.
Halt. Are you
Halting.
travelers?
You could
Yes.
say that, yes.
We came here from the Gram. Would it be possible for us to enter the city?
What, on foot? Not every day we see guys like you. Why didn't you just use the train?
Much as we would have liked to, the wait for the
Compared
next
to
one was
walking the
simply
whole way.
too long. Thanks to the new regulations, there are hardly any trains running anymore.
Are you sure about that?
We found it was actually faster to come by foot.
Well, if you say so. You can enter, but we're going to need to check if any of you are on our wanted list first.
We still have reason to believe that there are people out there plotting against the Noble Alliance. Can't be too careful. Let's see. Where's that list?
This isn't good.
Emma, I know. Excuse me. Could I ask you to look into my eyes for a moment, please?
Huh?
That's very
That's
weird
an
of
odd
you.
request.
These eyes are weird. The Hexen clan shit is weird. What the fuck? Good job, Emma.
What the?
Huh?
We're just
Being useful.
common travelers, and we aren't on that list of yours. Which means we can pass, right?
That echo is weird.
Why are you still standing there? Go along inside.
Just don't go causing any trouble, unless you want to find yourselves arrested.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Shall we be going?
That was
Yeah.
incredibly effective. Good job. Honestly, they should have just done a Lloyd disguise and they'd have been fine. Nobody can see through that. Okay. Right. Okay, Jusis. What do you have going for you in this really big city again? Oh. That's surprising that we're jumping into this. Doesn't look like a great mansion, far too wide for any real reason. Hello, Duke
The
Bareahard.
Noble Alliance's advantage in this war remains overwhelming as always.
I mean, you know, the voice actor's trying really hard to mask his voice here and do something different, but it's so obvious it's still him. He has this, like, really very, very memorable grain to his voice.
Rufus has achieved much in his position as Chief of Staff as well. But the fact remains, that fool Cayenne is still the one with the most influence and power. Something must be done about this. But what? How?
So that was
Good
your line of thinking
questions.
when you sent those Jaegers to Ymir, was it? You moved to take Princess Alphen into your custody and use her to replace Duke Cayenne as Supreme Commander of the Alliance.
Do you have something you want to say to me, Jusis? You
Yeah.
seem very unhappy about the fact I sent him to the hometown of one of your classmates.
Not at all, Father.
What's he up to?
I do believe my brother also expressed disapproval of those actions. I humbly ask that you think twice before interfering with any neutral powers in the future.
And I would suggest you think twice before involving yourself in matters that are of no concern to you. Focus on the work you have been given and leave me to do mine.
I apologize for speaking out of turn.
I must think of something that will allow me to seize his position.
His
Can't
death,
allow
perhaps.
Pompous halfwit to call himself the Alliance's Supreme Commander for a moment longer. I may need to reconsider how Rufus should be acting in his position as well.
Why do they say blonde head boy? What's the purpose? Like, is there meant to be any mystery as to who this is? at all. Well, okay. Now we need to deal with the exhaustive journey through Bareahard, which is definitely the largest town, apart from Heimdall, in the game. So let's have some fun with that. You've got Alouettes. Lind? I feel like that's going to be who that is. Pattern show. Ooh! There's our evasion, baby! Leather sandals, speeds +7. Jesus, we just spent money on this stuff. Okay, first of all, let's buy 2 of these. For her, yes. Let's buy 3 of these. How much evasion can we get Reen to if we give him evasion stuff? This doesn't have any evasion, yeah? Okay. An extra 20, so he'd be at 49 already, and we can give him evade 1 for 54. It's not high enough. Hers is definitely higher. Sitting at 90 already. Cool. Jesus. We're just getting rich. We're still having fun, huh? I really am surprised that Bareahard in particular, alongside what I don't remember what Cayenne's city is called, aren't having a particularly good time. In fact, I'd expect all of the capitals of the provinces to be having a good time. A clumsy one? I don't remember. I don't think Lind was clumsy, so... Okay. Give me the recipe for the espresso and I will care for it. Okay. I'm trying to wonder who it could be. Nothing here for us. Makes sense. Nobody up here at the moment. Hello, Baron Poe. Oh, it's you. Oh no. I feel so bad for him to this day. Butler Morse. He has fun with it. Davos again. Maintenance work on his Arcus. Yeah, still nothing here I really want, unless we have HP 2 or Evade 2. We don't. We got some more for slots. Let's finish Reen, perhaps? We'll give Elias a boost, 240. Let's give the most expensive Elliot one a level up. Do you have your faceplates? Who don't? No new weapons going to be available for us here. EP charge 2s. Let's buy 5. Actually, let's buy 3. Maybe Master Quartz. Easy enough. Right, we want to go in there, so let's not. We have a full Bareahard to explore. How exciting. It's not overly large for no reason. Sure. Because it's not him, it's Rufus. He's a great commander, huh? Anyone else moving about? A kid, but that's fine. Okay. 2 brand new mines. Well, I'm sorry guys, but it's not gonna go well for you. Oh, he's here now. Playing his violin. He's busy, probably. She still remembers him, huh? No. What about you? What? That's strange. Oh yeah, look at that. What the fuck? That's very weird. Oh yeah, I remember. You were talking with, what's his name about, what's her name? Because I'm terrible with names. Are they going to remember us? The fun is taking the wild bet sometimes. Well, you did launch a surprise attack into the capital. That's sort of why you have the advantage right now. 60% isn't a complete domination. She's actually listening to him. Clarice, please, please, for the love of your father, learn to be more sensible. Okay, so they don't know we're wanted. Just rest. Not safe to stay here then for us. Oh, there's a lot of people up here. Oh, it's Conan. It probably would, just in a weird way. Generally well for you guys. I don't think there's any position where you're losing at the moment. Just not too many where you're currently winning. Okay. That also makes a lot of sense. Precious metals are going to be on demand. I'm not sure about furs, but it is Bareahard that supplies the best furs, yes. That's partially what it's famous for. Oh, hello. Well, a former noble lady, right? Interesting. Sure. Interesting quest. Nobody in the main office. Rogar. Yep, you're still saying the same thing. I don't think you need to feel pathetic. You're just different. I mean, he's not wrong, though the reasoning isn't solid. Okay. Reasonable, I guess, that she wouldn't be fond of it. Right, let's look about here. Sure. Fafnir, I remember you. So you sound like Fafnir. Yeah, because they're not. Or at least less so. Give me the recipe. Thank you. You should. More money. It's never coming back, I'm afraid. Interesting. Speaking of recipes, how are we doing? 9 of 22, not bad at all. Right. Why are you calling him Lord Jusis still? It's just a bit weird. You sure about that? Have you seen the Libel royal family apart from Dunan? But he's trying at least nowadays. Okay. You guys are indulging quite hard, it looks like. Uh-huh. It's fine, Caroline. Okay. Still says nothing, but plays the piano. Good for her, I guess. Let's not do the quest yet. Let's look around first. To the Noble District. Actually, we need to go down here. How do we get down here again? Wait, there wasn't a down here portion? I swear there was. Oh no, here it is. I'm just blind. Hello, random lady. Eva. Why not? Okay. Right. It'll be fine. There's no entrance over here, though. Yeah. Okay, a lot of talking to do. We'll do it later. Need to talk to everybody else first. This is the guy that ate the whatever, the sap, right? He should be salty, okay. Another 3 million, just like that, huh? Sure. Well, we technically won't. The store's still unavailable to us. Right, don't approach. Don't approach up there either. Are you still having fun in here? That's good. You guys alone with your butler, I guess? That's worrying. Jusis is probably taking care of them somewhat. Yeah. Sure. Yep, it's the butler. I feel like we know this person. I'm almost certain I know who it is, actually. I just don't remember her name. Is she the one staying at the place over there as well? Or is she someone different? We'll see. For now, nothing else in here. Very short visit for us. Not even the lady that was sitting on the bench last time. Right. Let's see if the airport's got anything for us. Nope. It's a bit fucked up, though. Okay. A lot of people to talk to out here. Anyone moving about? Nope. Is Ricky here, perhaps? Oh no, you're moving about. Yes, give me the book. Number 7. Sure. He's not right, but he's also not too wrong. Okay, now he's completely wrong, but you know. Okay. Hello, little girls. You're from whatever place Elise and Alfin were from, right? Saint Estrella, that's it. It's a bad investment. If you lose, you're going to lose a lot of money. The 2 kids are over there this time again, it looks like. Norton, hello. He's not a Niall or a Grace, but you know. Grace? Her name was Grace, right? Shit. Okay. Sure. be good information to have. You don't need to search for Jusis that desperately. Okay. Not allowed through. Sure. How are you two? Oh, Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. Okay. It's a picture book, really? Oh, allowed out here. Let's do some exploring then. Sure. That's a bit weird, but sure. Just risking your lives happily. Uh-huh. Good luck with that one. Okay.
Right, here I go. Overdrive.
Get overdriving, baby. Oh, I have first. Let's go. That's a lot of XP. That's good. Oh, you're
Stay on
huge.
guard,
What the
everyone.
fuck?
That's no ordinary.
Scent really isn't doing much for them.
Okay.
Yeah. It's my turn. Take this.
Oh, good job for us, yeah.
Let's move. Now. It's my.
Very well. Now,
Great job there,
are you
Sharon.
ready, Master Reed?
I did it.
So learning abilities. I wish there were a few more, but that's acceptable. New material times 5. Not bad at all. Let me out. Let me out! You again? I remember you being here last time. I think the man traps were as well.
Let's move.
These guys are also from Crossspell.
It's my. Take this. Let's move. It's my. It's my. Eat that. Now.
Keep going.
It's my turn.
Kill this, please.
Let's move.
It's my. Now's our chance.
Right, we have a burst coming up.
Right.
Take this. Oh.
There was a monster north of here, right? Last time.
Let's move.
Very well.
Right.
It's my turn. They're off balance.
And they're dead. Great. Can we actually leave? No. I believe that's Twin Dragon's Bridge, right? Nice, separate mess.
Hope we're strong enough to take that monster on.
We definitely are.
Now, here I go. Now's our chance.
May I? Now.
Okay, good start, everybody.
Eat that. Here goes.
Oh, we nightmared it. That was a waste of an overdrive, but sure.
Very now. Death awaits. Are
Great.
you hurt?
Oh, that treasure chest looks really nice.
Petrify, useless. Lovely. Well, that should be everything for now. There's not much here. Seems more like a gateway to the next area whenever we can access that. Okay, well, now we're out of things to do, but explore the areas we're allowed to. Never mind, we have down here, I forgot. Is there a fishing spot on this side? This time? No. Not sure if that'll ever be available. Waterway. But yeah, no fishing here this time. Unfortunate. Right, and here we go. Don't talk to who we're meant to and we'll be happy. That's unfortunate. Kitty watch. That's pretty decent, actually. Let's buy one. We're not using it yet, but sure. I'll buy 8 of these. How many courier bombs do we have? Enough. Celestial bombs, enough. Everything in general we have enough of, apart from these. Well, let's exchange the little we just got. It's not going to be much, but still. Great. Oh, it was working here, right? No. It was working at a different place. Never mind. It was probably the tavern we saw. Well, I don't know if that's possible, considering they took the entire day last time. She's a bit further away from you. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, she's still nervous, huh? None of this was good anymore. Guess it's just a way of obtaining the older stuff. Evasion +5? I'll have 2, please. For now, all of this is actually pretty decent, we just don't need it. Okay. Turn him into a brand name. Okay. So rival strayers themselves. Nothing here of note. Passion leggings. That's pretty good, but it's way too expensive. Who's that? Yep, it's one of the students from Thor's. Okay. I believe you were talking about this last time too. Okay. I think we've already got the best weapon, so you're not going to have any for us. The tricorn, that's not bad, but again, way too expensive for what it is. Books. Unlikely with Crossbell. Unless they already agreed to join his United Nations thing. Oh, everything else here. Heart Handbook. That's another evasion item. Not talking to you yet, I'm afraid. Right now, our goal is to go to the mansion and the other shop. Actually, side quests. What am I talking about? Right. Why are you bleeding black tears? Oh, there we go. Is it just the material running? I don't really know what else to say. Acid rain? Yeah. Oh, allowed down there after all. Sure. Okay, well, let's talk to you for now then. You guys are still very unpleasant. Sure. Okay, toward the south. Here or like here? Here. Hello? Okay. Back to finding the cat. Oh, to Eva. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, never mind. Well, it doesn't say he's here, so Noble District. No? Weird. There. Alright. North, okay. It's not really dangerous at all, but sure. All the way north. Alright. Jesus, it's loud. Well, that was nice and easy. Oh, she's the one that was sitting here before. That's why she wasn't here this time. Wait, what? Celine literally talked in front of you and you're like, oh, that's fine. A prismatic cape, okay. We've gotten a lot of stuff recently. Yeah, it's pretty good for Elliot. Maybe just give him it instead of this. Arts 15 isn't much though. Is it worth it? Moment, no. Okay. Alright. Sure, down to the waterway now then. Actually, maybe I can fish here? No, 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 okay. To the waterway. God, it's so janky, the movement. Right. A full dungeon to explore. A monster's causing it, huh? Can't really get behind it there. Analyze, please.
It's my turn.
Well, these are very weak.
Tarry here too long.
Oh, no, you can't access the full waterway, it looks like.
It's my turn.
Time to clean up this mess.
Yeah, Grand Press will do.
Pleasure.
Got you. Let's move. Now.
Try this.
I'll
give you a boost.
That works.
Isn't this
Now's our chance. Let's move. Now.
very well? Okay,
Let's move. Now.
Yeah, they are very resistant to physical damage, but we just do too much to care.
Right.
You're mine. Here we go. Now. This is
Brilliant.
our real power.
Oh my! What a lovely
Green
chest.
pendulum. That's good. Oh no, we do have access to the full waterway. Is it just this one enemy?
Bring it on.
Couldn't
Let's
get
move.
behind it here.
Now. It's my turn.
May I?
Right.
Ah!
Here we go. Damn.
Well, this is bad.
Leave this to me. Lock. You won't get away.
Jesus Christ.
Take this. Eat that.
They wiped us.
This can't be happening.
Death blows suck,
We
man.
have to fight.
Let's leave then. I really can't be asked to deal with death blow enemies. Mob Sepith. Oh,
And we sight it. Let's take
again,
him out.
let's leave. We have absolutely no reason to fight death blow enemies.
Let's get
We get
going.
this little XP. Boss fight? Yep. What are you? You're causing all this and you just materialize now, but still.
Stay calm. Here we go. We can get through this.
I'm gonna analyze it and we'll be
It's
happy.
my turn. Marcus, activate.
With pleasure.
Space is your biggest weakness, and then you're weak to everything, really. Wait, it doesn't target all?
Here we go.
Okay, go for it then.
Here we go. Here goes. Overdrive. All right. Here's the knees. Let's move. All right. Let's do this.
Can't steal it from it, okay.
Eat that.
With pleasure. Arcus activate.
Let's move. They have. Now.
Okay, this is going
My
well.
turn.
There we go. Nice and easy.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Lots of XP too, Jesus. Raven is leveled up, nice. Yep,
Great.
I'm so
no new skills. Interesting. Don't make us leave. God damn it. Holy Sphere, huh? What does that do again? That's pretty decent. Who was it that was complaining about it? I don't even remember. You? No, you? You? No. Who was it? I really don't know. Well, whoever it was, it's solved now, so it doesn't matter. That's the quest done. Time to do main stuff. Actually, we didn't finish exploring the waterway. Let's go. Let's see if there's anything else of note. No, it just ends there. Just 2 enemies down here at all. Still no fishing to be done, though. Did we actually get it, though? Yep, we did. There's definitely going to be a lot of entries there this time. Okay, let's see what people have to say to us. But first you. It's Colette, huh? Oh, you sell the super good ones. Well, I don't have any reason to get it right now, and I can't afford it either way. He's finally changing his mind. Taken a while to let him inherit any responsibility. Not shopping anymore, huh? Makes sense. And then she left, and now we have to go talk to her. Uh-huh. Sure. Okay. Nice, still being a merchant. She is now in the book. Look at that. I really do hate that I have to fill in the book again. I'll be fully honest, I just couldn't care less, but... Great. At least it looks like I don't need to do the full class... Not class, full set this time. Okay, over here next. Actually, that's a terrible idea. Over here next. It moves on the story, it might remove any extra dialogue I could have with her. Utrecia. It's the first noble student you've seen. Okay. And off she goes.
Is something wrong, Sharon?
Huh?
Oh no, not at all.
What? Huh? What the fuck could that mean? That's actually very curious. Anyway, how are you doing? All right. And now to Jusis. Okay. Never mind, we're not allowed up. Well, that's all then. Oh, they're here. Okay. I guess we go there. Sure. Yep, okay. Interesting. All right. Off we go. To Jusis. Oh, we can actually enter. We're done here, so why not? They actually modeled it. Incredible. Wow, there's literally only him here. Who are you? Ran. He keeps saying post haste. I mean, let's just have a look around first. God's sake. Alright, well, in we go. Been a while since we've been in an airship. It's not the Arceo Courageous. At least a proper one. We were in a Merkaba, but eh. Wow, they did fully model this. I wonder if it will be another one at some point. Okay. Down we go.
I guess this is the hold?
It's awfully spacious for one.
Yep. It's the hold. There's a chest.
Treasure chest.
Bastards hiding a chest in here. Freeze. Okay. Well, Jusis, what do you have to say?
You certainly took your...
Oops.
Jusis!
I suspected it was you.
How long did you intend to make me wait? I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
I think that's partly your fault for making us go through all that trouble to get to you.
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
Uh-huh.
I see you're as much of an ass as you ever were. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
Would have been good.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Jusis.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. Though I should hardly be surprised. I've always had high expectations of you. You've made good on your word and showed me exactly what noblesse oblige means to you. I would like to believe that in my own way, I have done the same.
I think
Okay.
you have. Unlike you, though, I don't think I would have been able to do anything without everyone's help. Still, thanks, Jusis.
This means that all of Class 7 is finally together again.
He's
and
not coming with
I couldn't be
us.
more overwhelmed with joy. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much. You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Sharon.
She was
I haven't
a
the
murderer.
foggiest idea what Sharon is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
She did a good job of murdering monsters, getting us here. Though I suppose killing's the better term. And he won't be coming with us.
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network, so I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
What do you mean?
I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
What? Wait, Jusis.
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance. And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
Well, we know, but...
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as
certainly
the
is.
Alliance Force's Chief of Staff, and as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year. I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps... No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were. The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
Good job, Jusis.
This can't be the only way.
I do really want Noble Command back, but... You know. You're making the right
It
choice.
doesn't have to be like this, Jusis.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Jusis. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir. I can understand why you, as an Alberea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's
good.
left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's
The discussion.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take. If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away. And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
You know, this is the first time Reen is making a good speech I think I've ever seen. Incredible.
Reen? Your father really would know what to say at a time like this. Yeah.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country, not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone. And that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again.
Don't say class, Reen, for fuck's sake.
We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
He's right, Jusis.
Indeed. Reen had to remind me of that too, you know.
It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know.
It certainly is.
I see my suspicions were dead on. No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alborea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel, just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
Uh-huh.
A duel?
Follow me, Reen. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
Interesting. This has definitely been the best reunion so far. Genuinely a good discussion, everything. Stubile, hello!
Well, well, I wasn't counting on this. I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings, and yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene.
Why is every VA in this game so familiar? Sometimes I can't name it, but it's like, oh yeah, I know your voice.
I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alborea, but I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
It's McBurn! It's McBurn! Sorry, it's just his name and his ridiculous design.
I don't care. I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Oh no, not this time. You're coming with me and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with a number, not me. Try acting like it.
Fine, fine. What a pain. There's a familiar face among them, so this might not be a total waste of time.
So that's what Sharon sensed. I did sort of suspect it, but I was like, it's a bit of a weird reaction, unless she's really hesitant about McBurn, and McBurn's about to do something crazy, in which case, that's exciting. Oh, a race, not a duel.
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Reen.
What in the world is it doing here?
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic.
Ah,
so
that's the
well
repairs Davos was doing.
You will be riding that for our duel.
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
I feel like the horse is going to lose, but sure.
Partially. The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study. Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor. Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Very interesting.
I understand what we're going to do. So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you. But know this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand. Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I would expect no less.
They're way too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
In that case, I will signal when to begin. Rest assured,
Okay.
I wouldn't dream of giving either party an unfair advantage.
That works for me. How about you, Jusis?
Very well. Let's begin.
All right.
Here we go.
Do us all a favor and knock him off his high horse.
I won't let you down.
Accelerate, brake, adjust direction. Okay.
I'm ready, Jusis.
Full control.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
Sure.
All right. Take your positions, please. 3, 2, 1. Begin!
I'm gonna outspeed you for sure. Oh, I can't run into you. Dude, this is so tanky. Oh my god.
Knock that jerk down a peg or two.
Oh my god, the controls are so janky. Look at it.
Take a left here.
Use this path here. Everyone's really into this.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yes, I won.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
The advantage is mine, Jusis. Let's settle this once and for all.
This is a good one.
No matter. A handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Reen.
Let's do this.
That was a bit close,
Come
wasn't
at
it?
me with all you have.
My turn.
This might be difficult. He's over commanding himself. Shit.
Let's move.
We don't have any way to speed ourselves up. That's really bad, actually. Stat downable, though. Not delayable. Oh, he is delayable. Do it.
My turn. Let's move. I won't give
Ow.
up.
Well, let's bet on the true art slash working this time.
I'm just getting started.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Here we go. My turn.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, he heals. Never mind. Miss for us.
Let's move.
All right. It's a win for us.
This isn't.
That's that. Let's keep moving. Looks like I win this one.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
One day a character won't
Don't
say
sell
that to
yourself
us.
short, Jusis. If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Reen.
Reen, Jusis.
I didn't lucky crit at all. That's not at all what happened.
Oh, hey guys.
Lean! Jusis!
You couldn't have waited?
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through. It was pretty close, though.
Was it?
Does that mean you'll come back with
She's
us?
surprised?
I fought with all my might. I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
About time. We're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll
Let's
find
do
the
it.
answers we seek together. And
We have
together,
noble command after
we'll
all.
bring Crow back too.
No, we won't be doing that
Count
one.
on me. Starting today, I am a member of Class 7 once again. I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Bareahard should live.
Honestly, you really know how to stir up drama.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two.
There's nothing to feel embarrassed about. This is just part of how we are as a class.
As people and friends, not a class. It doesn't matter that you're a class. Stop saying it, for the love of fucking God.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about. I know this much from experience. As do you. Do you not, Machias?
Well, sure, I guess.
Congratulations on reuniting nearly everyone in Class 7.
No,
I suppose
everybody.
Now is the best time to start thinking about
Oh,
what
she's
to
about
do next.
to be McBurned.
I
No,
wouldn't
do lead.
celebrate your paltry victory just yet.
Honestly, this is exactly the voice I would have expected Estelle to have.
Who was that?
Up there.
Oh, she's wearing her armor. It's clipping. That's
Who
weird.
are they?
One of them is wearing armor.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Okay, we got it. Never mind.
Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. I'm afraid I've come to thoroughly put a damper on your reunion. I hope you don't mind.
She knows us?
Just who are you?
Well, at least one among you should already be familiar with me. But it wouldn't hurt to introduce myself for the benefit of the others. I am a lady after all.
Oh, Duval is so fun.
My name is Duvalie. I'm the head knight of the Stallritter, an esteemed group led by Ouroboros' 7th Anguis in all her glory. And it is by her order that I have come here today.
Essentially, she's an enforcer. Just not.
You're with Ouroboros?
So the Steel Maiden sent you, did she?
Looks like our luck just ran out.
Might I ask if the Stallritter is somehow related to the Eisenritter?
Weird thing to ask. It just says Ritter, which is knights.
The name is eerily similar. Even their only difference in name
Okay,
is
never mind.
related, with iron and steel being two metals.
That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I didn't really think of that.
Oh, you're the Arseid, aren't you? Are you curious? I'll bet you are. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
Pardon?
Does it bug you? Does it?
She's so good.
He's going to build and eat away at you until you can't even sleep at night. Sucks to be you.
Oh boy. She's so fun. She's so fun.
Is she really with Ouroboros?
I'm not quite that curious. I wouldn't want to pressure you into discussing something you aren't comfortable sharing.
Hold on a minute. There's no point in pretending you don't care. I know full well you do.
She doesn't act like it, but there's no doubting she's extremely powerful.
Indeed. She may not be an enforcer, but not for lack of skill.
She's just part of a different group.
Although the power of the man beside her is even more frightening.
Leaving that aside aside for the moment. I've already introduced myself. It's only proper for you to do... Ugh! Why are you still up there? Get down here right
This is amazing. This is actually a great scene.
What do you need me for? You can handle them just fine yourself.
Oh, for goodness sake! You're supposed to be number one.
Number one?
Kill you to even put the tiniest bit of effort into your
Number
job.
one? Enforcer number one? Have we met him finally? He's not Anguis number one. There's no fucking way, right? Anguis number one was far more polite and focused. But maybe he's definitely gonna have a crazy mode, right? McBurn, maybe that's his like alter crazy mode, but I don't think so. I think he's Enforcer number one.
Number one?
And he's an enforcer just like Sharon and Phantom Thief B.
Indeed. I happen to be number 9. An enforcer's number is not in any way indicative of their combat prowess.
Look at Elliot just smiling! What the hell? It's so out of place. He's so happy. Look at him.
By coincidence, his may actually be so. He's easily among the strongest in Ouroboros. Perhaps even the strongest.
Like, so Lo and him were probably equals then. That's incredibly
Never tried fighting
terrifying.
Steel to see which one of us gets the top spot, though.
Wait. No, like, he's as strong as an Anguis? He's not Enforcer strong, so Lo is beneath him. So it's McBurn, Arian, then Lo? Huh? He's stronger than Lo?
That race before was kind of fun to watch, so let's see what you got.
That's terrifying, honestly. A character stronger than Lo is not something you see every now and then. Sorry, very often.
Almighty conflagration.
Okay.
Talk is cheap. I hate conversations that just drag on and on. So let's skip to the good part, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
The power radiating from him is incredible.
What are those flames?
Shall we begin? My swift swordsmanship was taught to me by my illustrious lord, the Steel Maiden.
It's safe to say that Arian's probably a bit stronger, I guess, but McBurn has got to be a terrifying bastard.
You haven't a chance in hell of withstanding it.
You're also a McBurn.
I've gone to the trouble of coming down here.
He's so fucking interesting.
Do me a
It's
favor,
like
try
a,
lasting a minute before you call it quits.
it's like a concept.
Be your undoing.
No,
Give them everything you've got.
Of course.
we're not gonna win any combat points here, I suspect, but
Don't
still.
die too easy on me now.
Okay.
Draw your weapons.
Ow.
Here I go.
Analyze time. 300k! Excuse me. So, look, we all know Campanelle's definitely hiding his power, so he's probably up there. He's top 5 in Ouroboros, including the Grandmaster, which is terrifying. Also, we're in this arena again. Ow. Not that bad, that one.
With pleasure.
It's Holy Breath to start with.
Here I go. My turn.
Laura, get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, you're not useful enough.
I leave this to you.
I'll try at least.
I'll handle this.
Right. Aerial Dom... okay. Breath. Seal Noble Command. He does have Noble Command, which is just so good, but like...
Now's our chance. I suppose I should thank you.
Try this.
Okay, we're fully sped up. He is absolutely resistant to everything but delaying sat down, which is 10%. He has 50% on earth, water, and wind, has a 0 on fire, doesn't drop any serpent, and has 1 unbalanced efficiency with 1 type of attack. That's absurd.
Very well.
We're Chrono Drive to full. We're gonna be full tuned to full. Honestly, Sharon, spend your time healing.
Here I go.
What's her weaknesses? She's pretty hard to do anything to either. What's our best damage output? It's Demonic Scythe, but it's not high enough to justify this.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
My turn. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
With pleasure. Very well.
Okay.
Let's move.
Keep it up. Flames of Judgment. Ow! All cancel. Excuse me.
May I?
Yes, all Dude, we're so fucked. Oh fuck, we're so fucked. Okay, thank God for Noble Command. It's the only reason we can do anything right now. Keep healing, because you are actually currently a better healer with Holy Breath. Do you want to double strength up immediately? No, we don't need strength up. I want you to move into place so you can do stuff.
Very well.
Getting carried by her, huh?
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Okay.
Arts, Luminous Ray.
My turn.
We're going to have Jusis die here. So Jusis, do Crystal Saber.
Come on. How about
Very well.
Okay, okay, never mind. You let us off.
Here I go.
We're gonna suffer though. It's safe to say. Green's dead. Oh my god!
Very well.
Keep Holy Breathing. We're running out of mana, but there's really no other choice.
Try this.
Thanks.
Very well.
Chrono Drive. No, you need to keep Holy Breathing.
Okay.
Can we reach everybody? We can.
My turn.
You don't have anything to do right now, so do a... I don't know. Honestly, give her mana, that's it.
Here I go.
You have my thanks.
Okay.
May I?
He's so fucking strong, that's absurd.
Now's our
Leave it to
chance.
me.
Don't let it pass.
Arcus activate.
Keep it coming. Everybody.
Try this.
With pleasure.
At least they're not healing. Oh no. Okay. Jusis can still do it. What's that? What is that effect? What is that? Okay, he can't hit 2 here anymore with that. I'm worried. What's it going to do for... It's
It's my turn.
He's alive, barely.
Very well.
She can't Holy Breath right now. Okay, give yourself an EP charge. Jusis, move into the center a bit.
This doesn't look too good.
You're dead.
With pleasure.
No, you're not quite dead. We're dead. I don't think we're making it here. Okay, they just did single target. We have a chance after all. Resurrect him with a reviving bomb, and then we'll have... Never mind. Do a full one.
Very well.
Noble Command. Yep.
Very well.
This isn't looking good. Okay, perfect. We got lucky. Keep it up, guys. You're doing the best you can. It's impressive, honestly. Speed up for them is done. For us too, let's do it.
With pleasure.
Overdrive's not bad, let's do it. Arts. Let's actually take the turn to do this.
Let's move. Now's our chance.
How are you still standing?
With pleasure.
Okay, and then we do need to do a chrono drive on her. Otherwise it will fall off, and we cannot let it fall off on her. Noble Command is unavailable. Spark Arrow is available. What's the delay on it? 6? Good. He's frozen. No, he's not. Great.
It's my turn.
Let's give him a basic tier so he's at a decent HP pool. Actually, hold on. We can do Breath for us free because Sharon's not taking as much damage, and do this.
Here I go.
Try this.
I suppose I should thank
Here
you.
we go.
Keep up the damage output, everybody!
Handle this.
We're fine right now, but we are probably getting our stuff reverted soon.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Okay, he did a single target there. Can he hit both? No. Unfortunate. Move into position then.
Here I go.
Okay. Keep Holy Breathing. Sharon is carrying so hard, it's incredible.
Let's move.
She's carrying so hard, it's incredible. Yeah.
My turn.
Can he do another one? No. Go for a Spark Arrow then.
Very well.
Basic Breath will do this time.
Here I go.
I suppose I should thank you.
He needs to make sure he doesn't have it fall off. It's important.
I'll handle this. Now's our chance. Don't let it pass. I suppose I should thank you.
Let's move.
Oh boy! Do it as your Flame Slash on her. Kill her.
It's impossible.
Right.
Okay, do a basic Breath for us again. They're dead. We're all dead.
Everyone.
I think that was meant to happen. Woo!
Man, is that really what you call everything you got?
This can't be happening.
That was a great
They'd
fight.
be so strong.
They are so much stronger than us.
Anyone so strong in my life, not by a long shot.
I didn't expect we would have a chance against him head on.
We were able to knock that knight down at least.
Ugh. I can't believe I lost to mere students. And of course, one of them had to be an Arsate. This is so humiliating!
I'll give you.
Oh, I love her.
Were you even trying? I thought you beat Luve once. Hard to
He-
believe with that sorry
Luve? What? Luve? Luve? Not low? Luve? Okay, hold on. First of all, how the fuck does someone who beat... I'm just gonna continue saying low. Beat low. Manage to lose to them. I'm assuming Lo was either going easy on her, or Lo does have the ability to, I would assume, inspire people around him to, like, put in their all. Because he was so likable, they've said. So it makes sense, but only once, yeah. It's good to know that Lo's like a high bar.
Granted, he won the other 99 or so battles.
Yeah.
And I was. I simply slipped, that's all.
Oh.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Mixed?
What are you talking about? Nothing. If you haven't noticed yourself, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you.
What? What?
If you haven't, it's probably not much anyway.
Huh? What do you...
What?
Anyway, I'm out of here. You can take care of handing him over to the
Dude, McBurden's already coming in strong. God, I also just like the mention of Lo. Anything mentioning Lo just makes me happy.
You can't possibly be serious. You won't help even a teensy bit? It's a little much to handle all by myself.
Nah, I'm tired of this already. Maybe if one of them could seriously give me a run for my Mira, I'd consider it, but...
One run for your Mira coming right up.
Hey, that's Sarah.
Huh?
And I really doubt you can do anything to someone of that level, Sarah.
It couldn't be.
She finally made it.
They're all dodging like it's nothing.
Where did that come from?
Nice.
Looks like I was right to hurry. I wasn't expecting to find you fighting monsters of this caliber.
You're... Instructor Sarah?
Yay.
Sorry for the wait. But don't you worry your pretty little heads none. Now that I'm here, I won't let them lay a finger.
Is that the full cast now?
How could I call myself your homeroom teacher if I did?
We got saved again, by the way. I'd just like to point out how many times we've lost and been saved now.
Thanks.
You're the purple lightning, aren't you?
Huh. Hey, I've heard of you.
Really? What? I don't know what to say.
Was this your doing, Jusis?
I used a secret channel to contact her. She was to be our insurance if things took a turn for the worse.
Really?
What worse? Did he expect
To
this?
see that you're well, Lady Sarah.
Thanks, I guess. Still, looks like you've been fighting some of your old pals for the sake of my kids. And I can give credit where it's due. Thanks. And I'm glad to see you're okay, Reem. Not that you dream of forgetting the promise you made, I've got a glass of beer with your name on it.
Wait, is that a reference to a bonding event?
That's my boy. Until we've done that, don't even think about dying. Because if you break your promise, you'll be subjected to a little thing I like to call homework from hell.
Ugh. Do you seriously want to keep fighting?
Ben's bored. We have to leave.
Surely you don't believe you'll win because you're an A-rank racer.
You ask me, this is more like it. Not like there are any towns nearby I can burn down, so maybe it's time I stopped holding back.
Excuse me. That symbol in his back, I'm trying to remember if I've seen it before. Sarah, you're outmatched. Like, you're probably approaching Skycast's members in terms of power level, but I don't think they would have an easy fight here, and they'd need like a full team. You're really outmatched.
Stay away from him.
Those are just like...
Hold on a moment! I know I said I wanted help, but I'd rather you didn't set me on fire in the process.
What the devil are you doing up there?
The hell? That sounds like...
Saved by the Bell.
Isn't that...
Or the Noble.
Father? Or no?
Lord Jusis.
Jusis, what is the meaning of this? You dare to leave a letter like that and simply disappear? Have you gone mad?
Letter?
Hey, Duke. You mind staying out of this? I was getting all fired up there before you came and ruined everything.
Silence! This has nothing to do with you. I will not stand for behavior.
He's very bold.
You will do as I say. Your selfish actions will smear mud on the good Bareahard name. Is that what you want?
My intentions are as I outlined in the contents of that letter. I intend to walk my own path with my classmates.
So he
at my
expected
side.
this to happen.
I
Okay.
have no wish to dirty the Bareahard name. On the contrary, I wish to find for myself how I should live as one who bears it.
Jusis.
What is this drivel? I always knew what a mistake it was to accept you into this family. Come forth, Knights of Kreutzen!
Oh, that's a big boy. Well, it's time for Valimar again.
Here comes trouble.
These must be the soldats from Oryx Fort.
I don't recognize that one either. It must be a new model.
Hector. Okay.
Yeah, there goes any interest I had left. Have a blast. See ya.
I mean, he has the teleport too.
You always be so indifferent.
Okay, Doobly's great. McBurn's great. That was amazing.
Reen.
Right.
Looks like it's your turn to shine.
Of course it is.
Then...
No matter the results, we can't turn back. Take care, Master Reen.
Okay.
Heed my call.
He's saying the same thing again. Whoa, he said it. Yay, Valimar here to save us again. Yay. So fun. Okay. This has been very repetitive, this sort of Valimar comes to the rescue thing. Like, look, I understand it's all been very well structured in terms of repeating itself so far, but this part is the really repetitive part.
So that's the foul fiend that caused trouble for the soldiers from the Twin Dragons
It
Bridge.
reminds me of FF4, which is a bad thing.
Oh, so that's the Ashen Knight?
The very same great knight that fought near Trista at that.
The repetitiveness, that
And
is.
I can sense even more mana coming from it now than I could then.
Brilliant.
Its form is most impressive.
Go forth, my knights! With them in our custody, the top spot in the Alliance is as good as mine. Show them the terrifying strength of the newest addition to our army!
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay.
It's tough. Heavily armored, too. But I'm sure Valimar can take it.
Right. Let's do this. I'm counting on you, Valimar.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
There's a tank now as well. Okay, who do we have to choose from? We'll find out later. Doesn't have any other choices. Let's kill the tank. Okay, what do Laura and Emma do? And Jusis as well. Can't do Sharon though.
Understood.
Radiant Wings increases physical strength. attacks of water.
I leave this to you.
I'll take it from here.
Crescent shell, defense 25, attacks with fire.
Sorry for the trouble.
I'll show you how it's done.
Defense, arts defense, minus 25 for an enemy, attack class S. Attacks over blades and moves out. Right. Yeah, that's very good.
It's working. Keep it up.
Okay. You do need to heal though.
Great, just one more.
This is nothing. I'll
Okay. Body, arm, head. Let's go to head, not head.
handle this.
Let's do this again.
This is bad.
Let's do body. No. Okay.
Very
Sealed
well.
for a turn. What's the chances of this doing anything good for us? Well, it'd be very strong in general, but we're low in health. We can't afford that. Arms. Okay. Right, unbalance efficacy. Where? Head.
I'll handle this.
Keep it up.
Okay. It's in a different stance. There's a body.
I'll handle this.
Okay, what's the spirit cost again? Yeah, great. Let's do this. Head again. Sacred Blade. Okay, that's a different one. That's a pretty cool one, though. I think it's dead.
I'll handle this. Allow me.
Bye. Use burst in battle 500 times! Woo! That apparently means that ability means burst. We got one of them. That means we're doing rush from now on.
This can't be happening. How could our new soldat be defeated?
Damn you.
You think he's ready, Celine?
He should be.
Who should be? But the teleports. Why can't we do this from anywhere again?
Emma. We're going to open the spirit path.
Surely it should be limited to...
Right.
It doesn't matter in the end.
A transportation spell?
Time to make our escape.
Wait! Jusis! You can't leave like this! I won't allow it!
Farewell for now, Father. Please give my regards to Rufus as well. It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time. Arno, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Jusis.
Jusis is such a good character.
Wait! Wait, I say! That is an order, Jusis!
And off we go. I really hope Valimar stops being a get out of jail free card soon enough. Please. Uh-huh. They could not begin to measure up to them at all. Like, the SSS is probably already going to struggle with the Enforcers, like, quite a bit, and they're nowhere near the SSS. The SSS is very strong, but, like, yeah. They're not, I really don't know what to call them. Oh, we got the fucking bike with us. Let's just say Estelle's group's strong. Okay, well that's another part done. Sure. Uh-huh. Well, that's another new member with Sarah. Of course it was. Sure, sure. Okay. Overdrive icons. Okay. Even stronger. Great. Now, the only person I can see being added to the cast is Olivier.
Welcome home, Reen. I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure wasn't easy, but we managed.
Someone didn't make it easy to find them, though.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
And naturally, that goes for you too, Celine. Yeah, whatever. It's good to see you guys again.
The winds must have been on your side.
Okay, my turn!
Oh. And she really does like Jusis, huh?
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
While I'd expected you to come back with your classmates, I didn't think you'd come back with Sarah, too. Not that anything had ever happened to you, of all people.
Thanks, I guess.
Certainly has gotten lively around here.
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around. Toval and Captain Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions, which means I can focus on my health.
We're not doing anything special, really.
We're just glad that you've been getting better.
That's not true at all. You've done so much for us. I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Reen, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished.
Proud of what?
It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it.
Getting the class back together?
You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past
Why is everyone
few days.
surprised? Is that not where everyone's been staying?
The open-air bath's finally been repaired too. If you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
The cast is fucking huge. It does need to be said. It's way too big for its own good. Okay, we're gonna stop. No, we're gonna stop when we next get control of ourselves. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, this scene was so bad. Okay. Who left the strongest impression? Jusis? I guess this choice to get some bonding points. But it's just true. I'd love to just have an actual decision to make here, but it was definitely Jusis.
You seem to be quite
Oh,
comfortable having a whole
motherfucker.
spring to yourself.
It was a decision for who's in this scene. They did one of these.
Oh, hey. I didn't think anyone would be swinging by this late. I figured everyone would be fast asleep by now.
I might have been, but I noticed you leaving your room, so I thought I'd see what you were up to. Would you mind if I joined you?
Sure, go right ahead.
There's actually going to be some good conversations here is the problem. I'm not going to get to see them. That sucks.
The feeling of relaxing in a hot spring during winter truly is indescribable. The warmth that spreads through your body is oddly comforting.
This is my favorite season to use the springs too. Still, what made you want to come back in here? I mean, I know it's nice and it's not like I can talk, but we were all in here earlier today.
I thought that this might be a good opportunity to talk to you. I'd like to thank you, Reen.
Oh?
Thank me? Thank me for what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
For everything that has happened until now, I suppose. Thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And thank you for risking everything by traveling into one of the noble faction's largest strongholds to find me. Crow may not be with us, but it was all thanks to you that we were able to come together like this.
Thanks to me? That's not true. It was only thanks to everyone's support, yours included, that I was able to do anything at all.
I can see why you'd feel that way. Still, I believe Class 7 is what it is because you are at its center. We all believed you would rise up against the odds. And that's why we're here right now, fighting at your side. I know I'm not the only one who feels as much. So, thank you, Reen. I'm not sure laughing is the most appropriate reaction, especially since you're always the one making us listen to those ridiculously florid speeches with a straight face.
Yes. For once, they have been terrible speeches.
I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
I see. Know this. The bonds forged between us will not be broken easily. I hope you'll never forget that.
Don't worry, I won't. Now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day. As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality. So,
okay,
let's give it everything we've got.
I fully intend to.
Yeah, 600 points. Great. Jusis has noble command. He has to be in the party. Another 3 days pass. It's going to pretend it was only one. Right, 3-day time. What? What? 7?! Oh boy, I'm gonna lose my mind. Why is this... Okay, well, hold on. Who's available at least? Okay, Sharon will have to do Jusis twice. Laura twice, because party members that are actually useful and she's interesting. Sarah once, Claire once, I guess. Wait. Yeah. That'll do. We just don't care about Lisa, Fee, Gaius, Elliot, or Emma, or Milliam. They're not that good characters, any of them. Best is probably Milliam, and I just also don't care about them in battle, so... Great, we'll leave it there. Did I save? I did. We'll do that next time.